What I wanted to ask you is Nani Madueke, discuss.
Yeah, listen.
Should I say Nani? I said Noni. It's Noni, not Nani. Apologies. Nani Madueke, discuss. Tell me, what do you think about this? Could be the most controversial signing of all time. I cannot remember a signing that has caused as much controversy as this in the Arsenal fan base. Can you?
No. And listen, I understand all the stuff and all that. Like, it's, you know, like the breaking news today, what Mikel Arteta said is unbelievable. Like, you know, that they're getting rid of, you know, the Forever, you know, the Arsenal song, aren't they? Like, you know, and they're bringing in the Liquidator to make all the Chelsea players feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, apparently they're playing at the training grounds. You know what I mean? Like, you know
that's what someone said to me the other day. We're going to come out to either the Liquidator or we're going to come out to Blue is the colour.
You know what I mean? Even like, apparently the away kit's designed on the Chelsea.
Well, it's blue, isn't it?
Blue, like, you know what I mean? So we're trying to make them feel happy.
Well, Nani Madueke.
I ain't got a problem with it.
5-year deal, personal terms agreed with him. 50 said to be, well, what I heard was the initial offer.
That's what I've got a problem with.
40 million plus 10 million in add-ons, that brings it up to 50 million pounds. They're demanding at least 50 to 55 because, you know, they've seen Anthony Elanga's gone for 55 million, Kudus 55 million. They're saying, right, for us, 23 years of age, England international, we want the same. Now, where do you stand on this? There was even a hashtag yesterday trending saying no to Madueke. On my Transfer Daily show, I've done 2 polls. The first one was when we were first being linked to Madueke. I did that poll. Do you want Madueke at Arsenal? 87% said no. When it started the other day, he'd agreed personal terms and it's starting to look like we're going to get him, I thought, let me do another poll because it might have cooled down a bit. People might have sort of changed their mind a bit, stuff like that. The second poll, 95%, it gone up, said no. A minute ago, before we started the show, a guy came to deliver the parcel. You saw that guy, the postman, who delivered the parcel. What was the first thing he said? Why are we getting Madueke, Robbie? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And I literally, when I went to Wimbledon the other day, all the Chelsea fans coming up to me, laughing. You're taking Madueke, yeah, you're sorting our bills out again, cheers, but it's not gone down well at all. Where are you on it?
Listen, this is how I see it. Like, it's like, I get the signing for a backup for Saka and all that, like, but it comes in after what we've done, and that's the thing, because we haven't got that striker over the line, and we're holding out for so many millions to get in and all that, and then we're prepared to give Chelsea all of that money again, like, you know, it's and how I see it really, Rob, it's like on the same sort of thing as Fabio Vieira, like, you know, he's done hardly anything for us. It's like Man United or Chelsea buying him for 60 million. You know what I mean? Like, he's done that. You know what I mean? Like, when you'd be lucky to get your money back for him. I think they paid 29 million for him. He's done nothing at Chelsea, really. So why are we paying over? You know what I mean? Like, it should be under that. And that's what I think it is. On top of that I haven't signed the striker. I haven't signed the wide player that we need as well, like, you know.
Well, I think he's going to be it.
Well, I think he's going to be it, yeah. And so you can understand why. Listen, my beef with all this is at the moment in time, right? We're still here. By the way, we've got 1 more week to go before you lose yours and start calling out the Arsenal. 1 week, well, 10 days, right? So this time next week, if it ain't done, we'll be calling them out. The striker should have been done, and it's not. And now you're spending 50 million on that, and you're quibbling over something to get what we really need. And also, and I think this is the thing that's what's getting me down, I don't know about other Arsenal fans, is that every single Arsenal fan that's got a season ticket has had their price of their season paid up, had to pay extra. And you're scrimping and saving on 5 million for Gyökeres. And you're prepared to spend 50 million of that on a player like another Chelsea player that's not cut the mustard at that. Now, it doesn't mean to say he's not a bad player and all that, like, and whatever. And we do need a backup for Saka, but come on. And you can understand, Rob, why everybody's going mad. Now, listen, I've seen it online, people slagging each other off, like, oh, if you don't support the Arsenal, do this and all that. Like, let's get it right. The club cannot continually take in the mickey out of you for 20 years. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, like, you know, we was going through paying top prices, seeing all our players getting sold at the Emirates for one day, having, you know, like the holy grail of players, and then you're not getting the striker that you need, but you're bringing in £40 million. We paid over the odds for Havertz, if we'd be really honest about it. Like, you know, I think Havertz is a good player, but at the end of the day, well over the top on that. Now, at the end of the day, Chelsea are struggling for money, but you go to Porto, you fly over there and go, oh, when we're £5 million short, we'll come back home, and then and then you go to Stamford Bridge, and what's his name? Better or whatever his name is. Berta. He's pulling his pants down as he's going in there, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Undo your belt, Berta. He's undoing his belt as he's walking into these negotiations.
The reason why I have a problem with it is, on the one hand, it makes sense. We need a backup to Saka. But then, for that price, £50 million, not for me.
Not for me.
If it was 30 million or 35 million, I might be like, okay. But 50 million?
No.
Now, they're saying, you know, a lot of the rumours are saying that us buying Madueke won't affect us going to get Eze, if we go to get Eze, right? So that's good news, because I would love to see Eze come in at Arsenal. I think he's a player of real quality. He's a player that can really up things for us. So if that's true, I'm happy with that. But even so, I look at Madueke and I'm like, Madueke's going to be back up to Saka. Nwaneri came in last year and done a great job as a backup to Saka when he came in. So if we would have bought Madueke a year ago, before the emergence of Nwaneri, I would have completely got it. I'd have been like, yeah, we need a backup to Saka. Makes sense. Blah, blah, blah. But now I'm looking at it and thinking, right, they're looking at this like this is a guy that's going to be able to be dual positions. Back up to Saka, but then can also play on the left-hand side as well. So that shows me that I'm starting to think to myself now, they ain't going to buy a left winger. It's going to be Madueke, maybe Eze, and then that'll be it. So my thing is, why blow all that budget on Madueke when you've got Nwaneri, you could back him up? Get Eze, he's going to be expensive. There's no way Palace are going to let him go on the cheap.
No.
And then with the money that you've got left now, go and get Rodrigo or another top quality left-hand sided winger, because Madueke's not a left winger.
No.
He's a right winger. That's where he does all his best work, on the right-hand side. Yeah, he can play on the left, but, you know, is Madueke better than Martinelli? In my books, no. Good. Andrea Berta, the sporting director, Mikel Arteta, and the scouts who make the decisions to buy these players, should they listen to fans? So if there's a player that's looking like an unpopular signing, should they be listening to us? Or do they stand by what they believe in and do it? Because we've had similar thing before with Raya, where when we were bringing in Raya, we were all like, why? We've got Aaron Ramsdale. He's a good keeper. We're spending 30 million on a keeper. You know, similarities to this Madueke thing, apart from he didn't come from Chelsea. Why do we need to go and outlay that? Use that money elsewhere. We were all saying it at the time, and they've actually been proved to be right, because he's won, like, what, best goalkeeper. You could argue, you know, one of the best goalkeepers in the league over the last 2 seasons. He's won prizes for the most clean sheets in 2 seasons in a row.
It's a great point. You know what I mean?
Did they listen to us or not on this one?
Well, listen, I think the club should listen to fans. Of course they should.
On this one, Madueke.
I think they should listen to them. But at the end of the day, if Arteta is convinced that this is the man that's going to take us to the title, then you've got to back it. If that's what he does. But if he doesn't take you to the title, then, you know what I mean? Like,
he's under pressure.
He's under more than pressure. He's gone. Simple as that, like, you know what I mean? Because you look at it, you're blowing half your budget on there. Like, really, And you could look at this and go, I think at the end of the day, Martinelli can play on the right as he has done on a few occasions.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, as you say, Wanyeri can play there.
Havertz could play there.
Havertz could play there. Yeah, we don't know where is Havertz going to play.
He used to play on the right with Leverkusen. Yeah. We're bringing a guy over from Japan.
That no one knows.
Right, in the J League. He's managing the J League, right, to come and manage for Arsenal. What are you thinking? David Dean's even said it to me before. He's got like... But what he said is they'd done their research.
Yeah.
They'd done their research and they'd realised what the attributes of this guy were, what he's going to bring, and they were right. Just like the thing on the Raya. So I guess you're right. I guess they shouldn't listen to us because I'm sure they would have done extensive homework on Noni Madueke. And let's give him his... let's give him some credit for a minute.
Hold on a minute. So if they'd done all that... So they done that with Sterling as well then, did they? Right? No, because, like, you know, you can't go down that route.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day.
And he was terrible.
They've made one mistake over there already.
Yeah.
Right?
But they would have done their research on it.
But, yeah, they've done it. But at the end of the day,
that was Sterling, a loan, though.
It was a loan.
So they took a chance.
But now they're putting £50 million down on it. £50 million. That's all of us that have had to have put in extra money for our season tickets. This is what you're doing, Mikel. This is the one.
The extra pound for your burger and chips.
Yeah, this is your extra burger pound, 50p for your chips, and on top of your season ticket money, right? Plus your £40 went for the Emirates Cup twice, right? Which I'm not going to because of I'm under protest. Anyway, that's another story.
What?
I'm not going to them. Like,
why?
Well, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't want to spend my money on them. I don't want to spend the money on that lot because...
What if we got Gyökeres and that in by then?
Well, I've made the decision.
Well, you ain't going?
No.
God, that would stop being like this, man.
No. It's somewhere along the line, you've got to say enough's enough. Keep spending out all the time, Rob. Like, you know what I mean?